Welcome to today's podcast. I'm your host, Angelica, and I'm joined by my co host, Elizabeth, as we navigate the exciting and dynamic world of online teaching. Today, our focus is on crafting a nurturing environment for a diverse group of students we teach in our college freshman English classes. As educators, we understand the importance of being deliberate in our approach to fostering a space that is not only educational, but also inclusive and engaging.
Absolutely, Angelica. In this episode, we'll delve into the creation of three key assets that can set the tone for a successful semester. These are a welcome video, an introductory discussion forum, and thoughtfully constructed groups for synchronous class sessions. Let's start with a welcome video. Angelica, could you describe the technology tools you're going to use and the delivery method for these assets?
Certainly, Elizabeth. For the welcome video, I plan to use a combination of PowerPoint for engaging slides and a webcam to capture a personal greeting. I'll likely use software like Camtasia or iMovie to integrate slides, video clips, and a voiceover. To deliver it, the video will be hosted on our learning management system, such as Canvas or Moodle, and also embedded in an email to all students.
That sounds great. Structuring the slides to include a warm introduction, a clear outline of the course objectives, and a visually engaging representation of the diverse cultural backgrounds and ability levels within the class.
Exactly. I believe this will help set a welcoming tone, create a sense of belonging, and clarify what the students can expect from the course right from the start. The welcome video is essential for effective association as it creates a sense of warmth and approachability. I'll use inclusive language and visuals to show that each student is a valued part of the class community, fostering community cohesion.
That's important, Angelica, because learning a new language can be intimidating to some students, especially in a diverse class like ours. We have students from various degree paths and backgrounds since it's a freshman level requirement, and they bring a wide range of experiences with the English language. Now, let's move on to the introductory discussion forum. What technology tools and delivery methods do you plan to use?
For the discussion forum, I'll utilize the LMS's built-in discussion board feature. Students will introduce themselves, share their backgrounds, and possibly an interesting anecdote about their interest in English.
That's a perfect way to encourage interactions.
Exactly. I'll ask them to reply to at least two other classmates' introductions. Additionally, I might integrate an external tool like Flipgrid to allow students to post short video introductions.
How does this discussion forum relate to the social presence model?
Well, the introductory discussion forum addresses effective association and community cohesion by building connections among students. It encourages peer to peer relationships and interaction intensity as students engage in conversations and get to know one another. Now, Elizabeth, you took the lead on the third asset, creating groups for synchronized class sessions. What's your plan for this and which platforms will you use?
Well, as you mentioned, Angelica, the third asset is creating groups for synchronous class sessions. To achieve this, I use a mix of random and strategic grouping, ensuring diversity in terms of ability and background. Tools like Zoom or Microsoft Teams will be our platforms of choice for live sessions. The groups will be small, ideally 6 to 7 students, to facilitate meaningful contributions.
That's a great plan, Elizabeth. I'm curious about why you've chosen Zoom and Microsoft Teams as our platforms. Is there something specific about these tools that you believe will enhance the learning experience for our diverse group of students? Could you share your reasoning behind this choice?
Good questions. Certainly, Angelica. The reason I've opted for Zoom and Microsoft Teams is that they offer a range of features that are particularly beneficial for a diverse group of students. These platforms are user-friendly and accessible, making it easier for students with varying levels of tech proficiency to participate fully. Additionally, they provide features like breakout rooms, which will be instrumental in fostering small group discussions and collaborations within our diverse class.
Well said. And both Zoom and Teams does have a strong support for real-time captioning and transcription, which can assist students with different language abilities.
Right. And in essence, I believe these tools can help create an inclusive and engaging synchronous learning environment, which is crucial for a diverse group.
I'm intrigued. Elizabeth, any elaboration on how these platforms address the social presence model?
Of course, the groups for synchronous sessions contribute to interaction, intensity, as the students engage with course materials and each other in a dynamic setting. They also foster knowledge and experience sharing as the students with varying proficiency levels and perspectives contribute to the discourse, too.
So, lastly, I want to ask, how do you plan to show instructor investment in these assets?
Well, actively participate in the discussion forum, offer feedback, and facilitate live sessions. I'll also hold virtual office hours and ensure I'm responsive to emails and forum posts, demonstrating my investment in their success.
Elizabeth, it's clear that by creating a well-crafted welcome video, a dynamic introductory discussion forum, and forming diverse groups for synchronized sessions, that we effectively address all 5 elements of the social presence model: effective association, community cohesion, interaction intensity, knowledge and experience, and instructor investment.
Absolutely, Angelica. These assets, supported by thoughtful use of technology, are the first steps in cultivating a rich, supportive online learning environment.
Well, thank you all for joining this podcast. To all our listeners out there, I hope you've learned a little something you can take with you in your teaching journey. Until next time, keep striving for excellence in the digital classroom.